Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Adam the Irish Wolf, as you know. Today is a little bit of a different video. I'm doing something I've wanted to do for a little while now. So we're going to be reviewing 3 of my favorite shark rods for Irish waters, for Irish fishing, for like big sharks in Ireland. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so let's start off with my first favorite shark rod, which is this one right here. This is the Shakespeare Ugly Six GX2 boat rod, and this is a great rod. This is a great rod for sharks, conger eels, ling, and pretty much and sort of big fish as well. And it's a good budget rod as well. It's very sturdy. It's actually got a metal reel seat, which is good. It's got a good grip on it, good strong. It's not too much of a wobble. It comes in 2 pieces. It comes apart here, something. And it's a great rod, to be fair. It's 7 foot 4 inches. It holds 30 to 50 pound line, braid or mono if you want. It's a good strong rod. I'll give it a quick bend. See, this is a great rod for like taupe, smoothhound, dogfish, other dogfish, and what else? Like conger eels as well, and ling, and big cod. And the reel I use it with is this reel right here. Now this is my first ever lever drag reel. This is the Shimano TLD 20 wide multiplier reel. It's a 1-piece graphite body, which is great. Now the good thing about this reel is, unlike some reels, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, this reel has a lever drag, which is this one, this bit here. This lever puts the drag up. And this reel is a good reel as well for say sharks, like taupe, blues, what else? Ling, cod, definitely. And this, I've got a spool up with a 150 pound mono leader, and on the end of it I've got and the rest of the line is 70 pound braided line tied with an FG knot. Now I might do a video on how to tie this knot one day in the future, guys. I'll see what happens. But anyway, this is a great reel. It's a strong, sturdy reel. I've actually only used it once. I've never actually caught anything on it, but I'm hoping next year we'll catch a big fish on it. Alright, next rod, guys. Now this rod this is a recent rod that I've recently got for Black Friday. This is the, what is it called? Hold on, let me see. This is the Tackle Direct Silver Hook Rod. This is an American brand of rod company. This is a very good rod. If you don't know Tackle Direct, they're the world's premier fishing company. World's premier fishing company, I think it is. It's a good rod. It's 6 foot. It holds about, let me see, where is this description? It's 6 foot, holds 50 to 100 pound mono. Oh, this is a great rod for sharks like pork eagles, blues, and maybe taupe. And also probably for small tuna as well, like yellowfins and tuna, but albacore as well, which we can find here in Ireland, but not the yellowfins because they're more tropical. But there's also a very good species, bluefins around here. Now the reel I use on this rod is my faithful Penn Senator 6/0 multiplier reel. This is one of my best reels I've ever had, and I will actually explain why I got this in the end of the video as well, alongside that reel as well. This is a great budget reel as well. It's a strong, sturdy reel. As you can see, it's got a big tuna there. And this is one, and if you guys don't know, this is an old-fashioned reel. This is one this is one of the reels from Jaws. It's scaled down a little bit, but it's the same kind of brand really. And the difference between the reel I showed you in this reel, it has a star drag on it. Now this is the drag system here, which is older and also different. But this is just a great altogether budget reel. I got it in my local tackle shop as well. And guys, if you ever local tackle shops, please support them. That's what I do. It's the best idea, really. It's the best thing to do. This is why I got this reel. It's a very good, strong reel. It's the one thing about it, and especially that reel, is only 1 speed reel. It's a high speed reel. And I'll explain to you more about that in a second. On the third and final rod. Now, guys, we're getting to the big boys. This is probably my favorite rod and reel combo of all time. Let me just get the rod first. Now, this is my favorite rod that I have. This is a very good rod. If any of you guys don't know, this is a Penn Alley boat rod. It's a 5'6", 50 to 100 pound mono, 65 to 130 pound braided a breaking strength rod. It's a super good rod to have, really. it's a good solid rod. Like, this is the strongest rod I know. Like, look at that. Ooh, this is the strongest rod I ever owned, and it's a good budget rod as well. I got this rod for like 120 pounds. I got it for 120 euros in my local online. It's just a very, very good rod. And the good thing about it, it's got a good back rod as well. It's made, I don't know what it's made of. It's made like, it's some sort of hard material, but this is the gimbal basically, and it comes with this little protector so it doesn't hurt yourself. But this is a great all-round budget rod. It's just a wonderful rod to have, really. If you're on a budget, you're on a budget, this rod and this reel is a good combo. But to be honest, it's okay. But this is, being honest, is my best reel of all time. This is the, here it is. This is the Shimano TLD. TLD stands for Triton Lever Drag 2-speed multiplier reel 50A multiplier. This is by far the best reel I've ever owned. It's a strong, sturdy rod and reel combo. This rod is good for like not just for sharks, but for tuna and marlin. I've seen people land big marlin on this reel. I've actually used this rod. I've actually seen this rod on a show called Pacific Warriors. It's basically where they go on Hawaii with kayaks and they catch big marlin and tuna. You can catch sailfish, tuna, sharks, marlin, all sorts on this kind of rod. It's just a very good rod, to be fair. I love it so much, and it goes well with this reel. Now, when I'm using a reel and rod, I tend to use Penn as my rod and Shimano as my reel. Because Penn makes some good reels, but as I said, the Penn Senator is alright. But it's alright. But don't get me wrong, I love Penn so much. I love it so much. But to be honest, this is much better. It's sturdy and strong. And the good thing about this reel, it comes with this button here. This is called 2-speed. This is a 2-speed reel. So when you press that, it winds in the fish easier. It's so much easier to wind the fish in. And when you press it, it's like that. It goes to the high gear. So it's a 2-speed reel. It's called low gear and high gear, like the brakes on like the handbrake on a car. And it's spooled up with 150-pound mono, I think this is. Now, good idea, guys. If you're fishing for big fish like big tigers, bulls, and hammerheads, and great whites especially, change your line after every fish you hook. If you don't, it will fracture and crack and snap on you. You do not want to lose the biggest fish of your life, for the fish of a lifetime. And that's what I learned as well on YouTube. I seen a guy fishing for them, and it just went, psh, it just snapped at the last second. It was horrible, really. I felt so sorry for him. But this is a great reel to have. This one's, I think I got it for like 300 euro. Oh, online again, but it was a good budget reel. A little bit more than these two. I think I bought both of these for like less for both of those reels. But to be honest, this is a much better rod and reel. It just shows this is a good brand, really. This is a very good, strong, sturdy reel. It's very heavy, but it's very good. So anyway, guys, let's talk about the budgets. Now, the Shimano. Oh, let's hand it out. Now this reel, this one that cost me about 100 euro, 120 euro, 100 to 120 euro in my local tackle shop. This is a good reel for sharks like taupe, blues, conger eels, ling, all other sharks, small average size sharks. Probably your biggest one goes like a blue shark at least. The rod I got, the Ugly Six GX2. Get it untangled. This was 80 euro at least for it. It's a good budget rod if you're getting into your shark fishing, guys. Now with your shark fishing, you don't need the heaviest gear like this. You don't need like $1,000 rods. I'd recommend starting off with a rod like this. A 7 foot, a 4-inch rod is perfect. It's okay to use on a boat, but if you hook onto a big fish, you gotta be ready in case it snaps. Because if you have if you have a long rod on a boat, if a fish goes under the boat, or you're hooking like a big stingray, there's too much strain on the tip, and just like that, the rod will snap easily. Now this rod, as I said, is much shorter, which is gooder, even better. So really though, this is a good budget rod, the Ugly Six GX2 boat rod. It's a good budget rod, 30 to 50 pound break, test the line as well. Also, I'd recommend trying this guy out for your first shark rod. Now the next rod, as I said, is the Tackle Direct Signature Series rod. I'm not sponsored by any of these groups, guys, but if we do get sponsored, I'll do a giveaway, I promise you. More on that in the future though. But basically, this is a great rod as well. Now, one thing I will admit is this back butt is very, very short. Much shorter than the front butt. The front grip. Which is alright, but I prefer it having a long butt, really. A long back butt, really, like this one more. So yeah, but at least this is a good, solid rod. This is another good rod and reel combo. This and this is a good budget combo. This rod was about $99 for Tackle Direct. This reel was about, I think, I got this years ago, it was like, at least maybe €90 at my local tackle shop. But yeah guys, this is spooled up with 80-pound mono, and underneath is 70-pound braid again. So yeah, so all these reels have pretty much the same breaking train line. 70-pound braid underneath them and 180 to 150-pound mono on top. But this rod is another good budget rod if you want as well. Anyway, next to the final rod now. So this rod is as I said, the Penn Alley is another great budget rod if you're on a budget. But as I said, if you're on a tight budget, get the Ugly rod first. If you're on a good enough budget, get this guy right here. This is a strong, sturdy rod. It used off the beach, on the boat, and the rivers for like big catfish, like big sturgeon if you live anywhere like that, like in the tropics anywhere. But this is a great rod to be fair. I love it so much. This is actually my dream rod and reel combo, the Shimano TLD, as I said. Yeah, as I said, now this guy is a good budget reel. Oh, it's about yeah, I don't know. Stupid me. Oh yeah, now this guy was more expensive. Oh yeah, fuck, I don't know already. Sorry, I had to edit it out. But anyway, guys, the free rods and reels I showed you definitely are my favorite shark rods altogether. If you guys have your own opinions, what you like more, definitely recommend them to me, and I'll recommend them to you guys as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and one more thing, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Because I know there's a lot of you guys are watching the videos and not subscribing. I really want to get to 100 subscribers one day, at least. So guys, keep contact, keep in touch. I'll hopefully get on my kayak this year as well, which would be great. I might even do a winter swim, but I'll get on all that in this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.